This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. Rwanda says it is intensifying the surveillance at port of entry in the wake of news that Ebola has spread to Uganda from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwanda shares borders with both countries. Health Ministry said in a statement the country is taking its neighbors' Ebola outbreak seriously. Rwanda has called for people to be more alert, improve hygiene and avoid traveling to Ebola-affected areas. Latest reports from Uganda say a 5-year-old boy and his grandmother have died from Ebola. Officials say his younger brother, with whom he crossed the border into Uganda, also have the disease. Governor of DR Congo's northeastern Ituri province, Jean Bamaniza, says 100,000 persons have fled their villages and headed to the provincial capital, Bunia, after 38 persons were killed by armed men who raided their villages on Monday and Tuesday. The army says it has identified the perpetrators. It says they belong to a relatively new militia led by men. There is a history of conflict, mostly over land in the area between the pastoralist Hema ethnic group and the agriculturalist Lendu community. It is unclear whether those tensions contributed to this fresh outbreak of violence. Community leaders from both ethnic groups have called for calm. We'll be back after this message.
Somewhere in the world, every second of the day, news is happening. And of course, Nigeria is bustling with news day and night. That is why ANN doesn't sleep. Our eyes are peeled, wide open, so no story escapes our radar. We stay abreast of world events and happenings at home. We keep you up to the minute in the world of sports. We give you information to stay on top of your investments and all the hard facts you'll need to navigate your day. If you miss us on air, you can keep up to date on our website, annafrica.net, and on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. We are ANN, Africa News Network. We do news right in a truly African spirit.
Jihadists linked to Boko Haram are reported to have killed at least 17 soldiers and 9 civilians in Darak, an island on Lake Chad. Some international media sources are reporting the death toll has risen to 37. A regional security official says Boko Haram attack has sparked fierce combat with Cameroonian troops. He said 40 of the jihadists were captured, but 7 were still missing. A French news agency reported the insurgents managed to hoist their flag over Darak before being dispelled. Boko Haram's uprising, which has now killed more than 27,000, has spilled from northeast Nigeria into Niger, Chad, and Cameroon. That's ANN News Brief. For details on these and other stories, visit our social media platforms and join the conversation on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.